Here in the United States, delegations from 49 countries and the African Union, including 45 African national leaders, are attending a 3-day U.S. Africa Leaders Summit in Washington, as the United States warns that China and Russia are destabilizing Africa with their growing advances. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin says China is expanding its footprint in Africa on a daily basis through its growing economic influence. He also accused Russia of continuing to peddle cheap weapons while deploying mercenaries across the continent.
We're witnessing the PRC expand its footprint on the continent on a daily basis, and as they do that, they're also expanding their economic influence. A troubling piece there is that they're not always transparent in terms of what they're doing, and that creates problems that will be eventually destabilizing if they're not already. And so the combination of those activities by those two new countries, I think that bears watching. And certainly, I think their influence, again, can be destabilizing.
The U.S. president plans to unveil $55 billion for Africa over 3 years. In one of the first announcements, the White House said that the United States would invest $4 billion by 2025 fiscal year to train African health workers.
We're looking at making genuine investments because, again, a response to the immediate is necessary, but it is insufficient and it's not a long-term solution. We're dealing now with a massive food insecurity crisis. It's the product of a lot of things, as we all know. It's the product of climate change. It's the product of COVID. It's a product, unfortunately, of conflict, including Russia's aggression against Ukraine.
Over the years, successive U.S. presidents have pursued signature initiatives for Africa. President George W. Bush launched a major push to fight HIV/AIDS, which became among his top legacies. Former President Barack Obama spearheading a drive to boost electricity, which, according to U.S. officials, has brought power for the first time to 165 million people.